Charlie Jeske, the director at the Bismarck Event Center, and we're pretty excited today because we get to officially announce that we're bringing the indoor football team to Bismarck. Since I've been here 9 years, everybody keeps asking when indoor football is coming back, and I guess today is the day that we're announcing that they're back. So with that, I just want to state we're very excited. We can't wait till the season starts. And I'm not going to get into all those details. That's why these fine gentlemen are over here and going to talk about it. But I do want to introduce the mayor. Following the mayor is going to be the Paul, who represents the ownership group, and then the head coach. And then the coach is going to make an announcement on their first so-called signee or their first recruit. So with that, I'm going to step aside and let the mayor say a few words on behalf of the city of Bismarck.
I'm not the first recruit?
Well, actually, the mayor and I had this discussion. He asked if he could sign up to be the first recruit, and I said, well, I don't know. They're looking for some speed at receivers and running backs. I said, maybe you could play the line, and he said, well, I'm going to have to eat a lot of pizza and food to get up for that. So we'll leave that up to him.
Thanks, Charlie, and I'm going to be very brief. This is an exciting day. We have football back in the city of Bismarck, the capital city. We have professional football, Champions Indoor League, and this is just incredibly exciting. Here's what I tell everybody: you know, we are the home of Carson Wentz, a guy that made Fargo famous, NDSU famous, Philadelphia famous, and we're going to make the whole state famous now with indoor football. And I just happened to meet for the first time this morning the owner Paul and Coach David and their first signee. I'm not going to mention his name. And it is just a pleasure to have you here. This facility is made for this type of event, and Bismarck will welcome you with open arms. We are looking forward to having professional football back in the event center. It's going to be an exciting season, so I'm going to turn it over to you right away. Paul, welcome to Bismarck.
Thank you. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We are very excited to be here in Bismarck today, and we really look forward to Dakota Pro football. Our ownership group is based out of North Dakota. We have several other North Dakota businesses that we've been successful at. Born in Valley City, raised in Fargo, big fan of football. I hope that we do well here in this community. I want to thank the city of Bismarck for their partnership in this. We currently have a deep, diverse group of people in our ownership group. We currently run hotels and operate hotels in the state of North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. Recently recognized at a Wyndham Worldwide Convention for award-winning hotels. All of our hotels were award-winning, in fact, best of the best in our brands. So we're going to bring that kind of pride and that kind of work ethic to this team, and hopefully bring a championship to the city of Bismarck. With that, I'm going to put my vested interest in David. We believe in him. We believe he'll inspire the players. His experience in the organization is expansive, and we look forward to having him part of the team. Thank you very much.
My name is the David portion is an inside joke here. Paul nudged me and said he better follow the mayor's lead. My name is actually Richard Davis, but because the mayor messed that up, now he is going to be our first signee, and we're going to make sure that we throw him in there in the deep end. As referenced by our ownership group, or representative of our group, we are deep from an ownership perspective, both locally as well as statewide. Why that matters is, from my perspective, you know, I've moved my wife and children to the community. We intend to raise our children here. We are already in love with the community, and we would not have the opportunity to do that without an ownership group that was committed. And so I do thank them, and I look forward to working hard every day for them. I also thank the mayor and the city for being so gracious and opening their arms to us. It is worth noting that this graciousness, this decency, did not just start today. It has been ongoing for months, and I have to tell you all that we would not be here today without a huge support of Charlie Jeske. while it was my dream for this team to be here, I think it's fair to say that it was Charlie's as well. Charlie has been, I consider him a friend. I consider him someone I can seek counsel in, and he supported me on both fronts to this, through this process. The city and Charlie and his staff, Amanda, Lindsay, Caitlin, you name it, those folks have been unbelievable to us. They've helped us immensely with Donald with tickets, Richard and Ron, the whole crew that surrounds the building has been beyond welcoming to me. They've been essential in helping us make decisions that will be lead to successful venture here. And so I want you to know that this is a joint venture. It's a bit of a village effort, if you will, one that I know we're all going to be very proud of. We are excited on the football end, guys. I will tell you, off camera, if you guys want to talk, or on camera, I mean, but if you want to talk off this format regarding the league, the team, the players, we'll get into all that. But I will tell you this: this league and all of this level of football has long ago quit apologizing for being the indoor level. In fact, at some point when you produce enough opportunities for guys to move on up and make it in the Canadian Football League or make it in the NFL, at some point in time when it's not just 1, 2, 5, 10, over the course of years, you realize there's a very credible place in the marketplace for us. When you look at all of the start and stop ventures by an NFL, trying to get spring leagues, etc., going, and you realize how long these leagues, the indoor football world, has been producing players and opportunities, jobs for coaches, we have a lot of credibility that comes with that. Credibility that you will find through both coaches and players that will move up and that will also be here. I would like it to note that we've also long since passed the need to produce the next NFL football player for us to be credible. We are very viable. We're a very credible entity. The league itself is very firm on its foundation. So we had our choice of leagues by which to participate in. Again, Mr. Jeske and I, we worked hard at vetting out where we thought was the best place for us. The league that we're in, the Champions Indoor League, guys, they've grown enormously. We are up to now 16 teams. We're one of 16 through the central part of the country. The other leagues can't boast that at this point. We have a tremendous business model. There are certain things we like about all leagues, and I love all the folks in all the other leagues, but this league has got a real eye for the future, a business model that works, and a production on the field side. So we're very excited from that perspective. We need everyone's help in this room, times however many. We've got to get the community to realize that this is here for them. I am committed, as I mentioned, I'm a father of 4. I am committed to making sure everyone understands this will be extremely family-friendly product. I wouldn't do this if I couldn't truly believe in my heart that the 8-year-old little boy or 8-year-old little girl wouldn't walk away with a tremendous experience. This is different than the NFL. After every ball game, they can come right down on the field and interact directly with the players, the coaches, the dance team. Anyone they aspire to grow up and be, they can go right down there and be a part of it. That is a very unique side of our game, and it's something that I am personally committed to. I love it because I've seen it affect my own children. It is an extreme positive. Our prices, guys, I will just tell you, we chuckle around the office. When we set our pricing for tickets, we take it through the Davis formula. I look at it very simply and say, okay, I got 4 kids, a wife, and myself. When I do all that adding up, can I afford to go to this event? And I will tell you the answer is yes. We're going to have thousands of seats available at $14 or less per game to come in. The value we give you in return will be tremendous. We're going to work hard to be industry leader at what we do. And I believe we've listened and learned and brought forth a number of foundational points to make that happen. So we're very excited. The football side of it will answer itself over the months, coming weeks and months. Please feel free to reach out to me. There's a lot we can talk about. I would like to take this opportunity to introduce our very first player. This young man, I want everyone to know the backstory so it's fair to him. as well as our foundation, our franchise. Guys, we didn't just find LB this year. I was a coach in another league last year. That team unfortunately folded on us before we got going. It was a rough time, but in the process of building the franchise, we had a number of major college Division I football players, from superpowers all the way down to Division II and Division III players. And I got to tell you something. I thought the kid that I'd found that was the steal of them all, the kid that was really had the most upside value, was a kid named Elby Pope from the University of Mary. Signed him to a contract, got to know him. He's from Florida. He moved up here, went to Grand Forks Red River. I know his family. We've laughed and talked and shared our pluses and minuses. We both got geared up for a season that was taken away from us. And so I've seen him go live through those trials and tribulations. And the reason I bring that up is because I don't want you to think that we're bringing LB up here because we find the fastest University of Mary player and hope we're tricking somebody. Now this kid can play. This kid is a good football player, and by the way, he's a great person. And so I introduce you to LB as our first player. Come on up here to LB and help us
I'm excited, guys. I'm excited to actually put pads back on and play professional football. Like Coach Davis was saying, we've been talking throughout the months, getting to know each other. Back when the indoor football league was going to kick off, but things didn't go like we wanted to. I think playing in Bismarck is going to be fantastic. It's a great community. The fans, I think, are going to be fantastic. Everybody's going to love it. And I'm ready to get the season started. All right, thank you, guys.